Well, guys, it's been another amazing month of gaming. Like always, how's everyone doing?
Yeah, gaming. I'm doing amazing.
Wow,
Yeah, it's alright. I'm
someone's
doing
doing
alright.
really good. All right.
Well, in terms of gaming, not so well, or just kind of, we'll
I
get
don't know what
into
you're
it.
talking. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it sounded like your
Right.
Uma Musume polls didn't go very well today.
Don't worry, was it yesterday? Those went well though.
Those
so.
did go well, yeah. Well, you know who's not doing well? The gaming industry, and specifically our old friend Jeff Keighley, because the first thing we have to talk about today, and I know everyone's sick of it, but this is the last time you have to hear about it, because Highguard is officially dead. You can no longer play Highguard. It shut down, I think, last week.
Thank
Of the
goodness.
time of recording this. I do want to note we are recording this a little early, so if anything crazy happens in the last month of March, you're going to have to wait till next episode to hear about it.
Yeah,
But,
nothing bad can happen in the next 10 days, though.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, surely not, right?
Well, but yeah, Highguard, I mean, there's not a whole lot else to say about it other than, it's dead.
Just a big misstep on.
We
Devil's
high,
Heart.
we guard, we
We've
high.
we've already talked about. I feel like the last episode we talked about all the game's problems, the whole 10-cent thing. Like, the game's dead, and that's it. That's all we have to say.
Who would have saw that one coming? Honestly,
Yeah, really a huge shock. You guys should have bought more skins. I don't know what to tell you.
I think it just
It's
hurts
our
more.
fault.
I think it just hurts more that the fact that the game was just a nothing burger. Like, if the game was bad, at least we could have all had a good laugh. Like, wow, Jeff Keighley really did push this as gaming's top contender of the year.
Game of the year.
Yeah, instead it was just like
Can't even get
another
awards.
shooter,
Yeah.
5v5 shooter. You're
It
like,
was
okay.
an interesting case study into, the state of the industry, I guess. Which, speaking of the industry, I mean, there's a lot of good games coming out. You guys see that new game? What is it called? Pikmin?
What?
Oh
No,
boy,
I
I?
haven't. Please tell me about it.
Well, I have great news. Pikmin is the new up-and-coming creature collection game developed
my
by I
favorite-
don't know and I don't care.
Dude, it's like Pokemon. Oh, I'm down.
Yeah, so
It's like Pokemon. Oh my gosh.
it's like Pokemon with guns. No one's ever made that before.
Oh, wait, hold on. It's like my favorite thing, Pal World.
wanna see
Yeah,
this
so Pal World, I already have beef with Pal World. We do not have time to get into my Pal World rant, which one day maybe I'll actually make. But Pal World is already like just stealing designs from Pokemon. And Pikmin looked at that and was like, what if we stole from the Thieves? You know, if you really think about it, they're more like Robin Hood. So actually Pikmin is kind of goated. Thoughts?
That's
Are we
true.
sure about
Yeah.
that?
Okay, wait a minute. You can't also forget about Roadhog just being there. Like,
Yeah,
Roadhog
let's
is
address-
there.
let's just take a quick second to address it real fast. Like, there's also Overwatch shit in this.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Roadhog is just
Roadhog.
straight up in there.
just
Like,
throw
it's not
Roadhog
just
in
like
there?
Pokemon Power World combined. No, there's a little bit of Overwatch in there too.
Dude, I'm telling you, the devs are just rage baiting at this point. They're just trying to get attention.
Like,
Is there-
we're
no-
sorry.
Oh,
I'll
Never
be honest,
again.
I didn't look into this much at all. I just saw like it pop up on my feed that was like this game that just looked like Pal World, and I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. The first thing I saw about it was someone being like, "Hey, that's literally my grass starter design on the cover
Yep.
for like
Yep.
Meganium," and you're like, "Oh."
Not
okay, well,
only
I
did
guess-
they steal from large corporations, they also stole from small-time artists. Awesome.
Yippee.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We love it.
Wait, that's actually not good, by the way. Be sarcastic.
Yeah, they couldn't tell. All right, well, wait. It looks like Christian posted the image in chat. Yup, that's just Roadhog.
That's yeah.
Literally just
Huh.
Roadhog.
We got a Link from Breath of the Wild.
What?
We have Roadhog.
I didn't
We
know
got-
it went this deep. This is awesome.
It's bad. No, it's bad.
Fake Cerule Edge, fake Meganium that was stolen from an artist. Oh my god, what is happening with this?
I'll see if I can
Yeah.
find a picture of the link.
Well, I mean that was real funny, which is great because we all needed a laugh this month because
That's a back shot of him, but
the
Oh,
back
huh?
shots. Editor,
Oh, yeah,
take that out.
literally
Take
just
that
like-
out.
Yeah, that's literally Link.
Oh, yeah,
they
that
didn't
is
even
Link.
change the clothing.
Huh.
Is that Monokuma?
No, that's Cub. That's Ursaring, dude. Or start Ursaluna.
Well, don't worry, guys, because that might just look like Link, but we can make the game even better with this
Oh,
new
you're
filter from NVIDIA,
Wait,
DLSS5.
Wait, can I also say something about Pikmin? I don't think anyone else
Yeah,
knows. So I believe on Twitter their account got like suspended, or they went like inactive or whatever you do. So things probably are not looking good for Pikmin anyway.
Oh,
So
darn.
we might not even get that game.
I was
They
really
probably got,
excited
like,
to
hit
play
with a
it.
bunch of
Yeah, I'm
leaks
sorry,
over.
guys. I know you're very excited to play Roadhog for Or 1
Well,
Pikmin.
I was gonna pick that for your game at the end of this episode.
No,
but, I guess I can't do that anymore.
Dang. I was looking forward to playing it.
But yeah, so NVIDIA came out with this brand new filter, this new AI filter that you can make.
No, it's a unique gaming experience
Oh,
in it.
Yeah, come on, Nate.
The new game enhancer, DLSS5. Do you want all of your games to look like AI slop? They got you covered, because now...
Editor, can you put like the Facebook ad or AI ads you sometimes see and on screen right now? Yeah, that's that.
Yeah, that's what
it
all
looks
your
like.
games look like. So yeah, basically it's this new... I don't even know what to call it. It's literally just a filter. It just tries to make your games look more realistic by running them through an AI filter. It
It's
looks
like-
awful. It takes 2 graphics cards to run. It's just miserable.
Yeah.
It takes like $900 to like buy one of those things, by the way. So it's like okay.
You
Yeah,
can spend
we're-
$1,800 to make your characters look like AI
Hot
slime.
garbage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yep.
No,
and
it's just what it is it's just like it's just people grifting in like the like tech community of being like, yes, this is what you need for all of your games, and they push it so hard. That's all that this AI like generation has like been for since its inception.
It's not
Yeah,
good.
it's just kinda-
I've seen a bunch of like pictures. There's like it removes all of the shadows in games, so like
Yeah.
nothing has a shadow anymore. It like whitewashes everyone. I saw the one where like this Middle Eastern guy, they turn on the filter and he just becomes white, so that's great.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. But you know what also sucks?
What?
Xbox. Xbox has not been in a good spot recently. I think last episode we talked about the the new CEO
Yeah, we
or
did.
whatever. I don't know, who cares.
Yeah.
But don't worry, Xbox is coming back, baby. They announced their new system, the Helix. Are you guys excited about the Helix?
That'll have
No.
the DLSS5.
This is the first
with
time
it,
I'm
right?
hearing about it. I just know it costs a ton of money. That's like all. I'm gonna be honest. That's all I know about
We
it. and
don't know
why would I
much
do that?
about it, but it's probably going to be bad.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's what, like a Steam machine, but like it costs twice as much.
Probably. They said like a couple of things about it. People are speculating that maybe it's like, yeah, basically just a Steam machine. Like it'll run Windows or something. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, it's Xbox. I mean, it's Microsoft. Like, surely
Yeah, to
it's
compete with
gonna
Steam
run
Machine. I don't know.
just
Yeah.
the computer.
Yeah, it's probably going to be overpriced, and no one's probably going to buy it. But you know what people also didn't buy?
What?
Their tickets
What
to
would that
Capcom
be?
Cup.
Oh, the
Folks,
triggers are these are bangers. Banger transition.
The Capcom Cup was last week, and you might not have heard about it, and there's a very good reason for that. It's because nobody watched it. Why did no one watch it? Is Street Fighter really unpopular? Well, actually, the opposite. Street Fighter's been doing really well. Street Fighter 6 numbers are skyrocketing, especially in Japan. And people are really excited. You know, there's some great storylines. You know, oh man, who's gonna win? But it's paywall. That's right. Capcom decided to make the final tournament, the World Championships, pay-per-view.
That's like
Man,
I
I love
can't.
paying more money.
Hey, you know, it's an esport in sports. Sometimes they gotta be
That's
pay-per-view.
true, and as we
I
all
mean,
know, Street Fighter's just as big as pro wrestling.
Wrestling,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Wrestling,
Ooh.
football, soccer. Yeah, dude, right up there with the elite.
No, it's just it's the shittification of the market, of
Yeah.
trying to like enjoy video games and like,
It's-
okay, I can't watch the highest tiered video games. Well, then I'm not gonna pay for it to actually watch it.
It's just very tone deaf, and like apparently this decision was done by Capcom's esports division. They didn't talk to any of the other departments. The developers found out at the same time we did. I believe it was initially like $30, and then people
God.
got a
What
ton
the
of
fuck?
backlash, obviously. And then they made an
Yeah.
announcement like a couple weeks before Capcom Cup, and we're like, don't worry, we've heard your feedback, and now it's only $10. And everyone's like, we're still not paying for that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that.
You gotta be
sorry.
kidding me.
But guys, don't you want to watch Capcom Cup? Don't you want to watch Street Fighter? Come on.
I would love to. I'd love that if the fans of those series had the ability to watch the like championship matches of like the people
Yeah, like
that
the
are best in
highest
the
of
game.
the high, like,
Especially-
the best of the best.
This is the World Championship, so there's people from all over the world and from a lot of countries that, minimum wage is incredibly
Oh
low.
my-
It'd be
And
like if they, like,
if you want to
God.
support your
Super Bowl.
boy and you live in a country where, not a lot of money, sorry, screw you, I guess.
Yeah, you are
Dude.
you're not watching that.
This is giving me the same vibes as like, if you remember when Diablo announced that they were making a mobile game, everyone hated it, and then
Oh my god.
the CEO just goes up on stage
Don't
like,
you
"Don't
have
you guys have
phones?"
phones?"
If you have
Like-
money, yeah,
Don't
just
you-
pay
oh,
for the
that's right.
Capcom.
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah, come on, just
Don't
give
you
me
guys
your
have
money.
From
It's
what,
like CS with like wallets with legs.
yeah, I mean, from what I understand, pay-per-view is a lot more common in Japan. Reception among like Japanese Twitter was a lot less upset about it than the rest of the world. So I don't know. It was weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a strange one to be sure.
And no one watched it. Basically, it's crazy because like Capcom Cup was huge last year. I mean, I'm in a lot of FGC circles online, and like everyone was talking about it last year, and then this year I heard nothing about it because no one watched it. It just killed all the hype.
Sad. It's actually really
Um,
sad when you think about it.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's like, man.
If they do it again next year, I don't know what to do.
Like what could be the cost of actually like recording that footage and like streaming it? Like I understand it's esports, it's a huge event. So, like,
usually esports are run at a loss, but it's like okay, but it's like an advertisement for your game. Like it builds hype
Right.
for the game, gets more
Mhm.
people to buy the next season pass, a DLC. So I don't know.
Yeah, get more hype for the game, really.
There's been some other stuff with Street Fighter 6 as well. This one is just popping into my head, but I forgot about it. I actually don't remember what I was gonna say.
okay, cool.
Well,
It was something
we'll get
like-
into that.
Instead of developers being able to spend time on skins, they had to do something else. I don't know. Speaking of having to spend time on skins instead of developing the
my
game,
God.
that leads us to our final. Yeah, you like all those transitions? It leads
Yeah,
us to our
right, yeah.
final topic. One last thing we got to talk about. Jeff Kaplan, the former lead developer or director, I think, on Overwatch, he left the company a few years ago, kind of suddenly. I remember when it happened, people were like, "Oh, why did he leave?"
You're like, whoa, that was weird. Huh.
Well, he hasn't said anything on the matter until about a couple weeks ago, where he revealed that one, the higher-ups at Activision Blizzard really pushed the whole esports aspect of it. They wanted this to be huge. They told all of their investors that it was going to be as big as the NFL, and all of the developers on Overwatch were forced to put time into making, one, all of those skins, because each team had their own skins, and that takes time to make. But also, they had to develop a whole new, like, camera control for, like, because if you're watching an esports event, you want to have, like, dynamic camera angles, and, like, showing the whole thing, which, that takes time to develop. Basically, if you remember, I remember back when, because I was into Overwatch at this time, updates for the game were really slow. Like, new maps and characters, it was taking forever, and we're all like, what the heck, where's all the content? Well, this is why. They were forced to work on all the esports stuff instead of the actual game. Now, things got even worse when the Overwatch League imploded. It was not super successful like they wanted it to be. And the higher-ups brought Jeff Kaplan into their office and told him, hey, so yeah, the game lost all this money because of the esports thing. If you don't get the game to be making this amount of money, he couldn't say how much because of NDAs, but if X amount of money, if the game doesn't make X amount of money next year, we're firing 1,000 employees and we're gonna blame it all on you. And he said, nope, bye. And he left.
Yeah.
I'm outta here.
Okay, yeah. Honestly, because I'm very big into Overwatch back then, and I really loved Jeff. And when he left, it made me very sad because he put his heart into this game. But to have a game where you put your heart, your soul into, and then the higher ups do this to you, like I don't blame him for leaving one bit. Like, that's what I would do too. Like, I'm out. Like,
it was
all
really
right,
depressing.
you guys get messed with the project.
He mentions in the
I,
article how he thought he would always work at Blizzard. Like, this was his dream
right.
job, and didn't work out.
I hate how corporate video games have become nowadays. Like nobody
It's
wants to
not.
take risk. Nobody wants to have innovation. It's all about just appeasing stockholders and trying to
Yep.
bring in as much money.
It's
Yep.
exactly,
And all
you
of
know,
the
and
developers
people
are
are
suffering.
susceptible to it because some if God forbid you actually innovate on a game and people realize like, oh, this is like actually really good, you can monetize the shit out of it, and the same thing happens for like multiple years.
Yeah. Folks, support indie games. Purchase a Void Stranger right now on Steam.
That's true.
Please.
And support your boy Jeff Kaplan because man, I love him, dude.
Yeah.
If
Also,
you-
give Red Scissor your credit card.
Yeah,
information.
I'll send it over to Jack.
Don't
please.
hey, don't forget about those 3 digits on the back.
Yeah, those are important.
Those are important.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's all we had to talk about
That's
as
enough
far as
from
the
the
preamble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's enough of this
portion of
rambling.
the update there.
Yep. So that's the current events of gaming. It's going really good. I'm sure next month is going to be just as good. But you know what else is good? The games
No,
we
I
played.
I don't know it. I know
The
nothing.
games
That's
we
good.
played. Everything sucked, but here are the games we played.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Everything's miserable.
Let's get right into it. Who wants to start this time?
You know what? I've been going third too many times in this fucking thing. It's about time I go first. I'm doing it right now.
Go
So,
ahead.
anyways, I
Yeah,
played
go
this cool game.
yeah, we're all for you.
We're waiting.
Yeah,
All
we're
right, hey, yo, calm down. I got this. So I played this cool game called Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, which is the 4th game in the Sly Cooper series. Which is funny because I always say Sly 4. It's just Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. There's no 4 in the title, which I just realized
Yeah,
that
they
like a few
dropped
weeks
it.
ago. So I'm like, oh wait, there's no 4. Like the other games have like 2 and 3 or
Yeah,
whatever.
but everyone calls it Sly 4, so you're
Star Wars is called Sly 4. Whatever, we'll get that. So Thieves in Time. So it's a game. It certainly is.
Oh
I
yeah.
had very fun. Yeah, true. So Sly 4 was not made by Sucker Punch. It was made by a different company that I'm forgetting the name of. unfortunately.
San Zero Games.
Thank you so much. So they had a bunch of redesigns, and I know a lot of people when this first came out, people didn't really like it quite much. Everyone's used to the older art style in the game, not this furry stuff. And
I gotta look up Sly 4 now.
Yeah,
look it up.
look it up side by side.
He has like a
Yeah.
beard now.
So yeah, it took more like the furry approach. Now, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but I did get used to it in the end and be like, okay, I'm used to it. It's whatever. It could have been worse, I suppose, but like,
It's
if I
not
prefer
too
like
drastic.
it's not too
Yeah,
it's
it
not
looks
too
fine.
bad.
If you put them next to each other, I could not tell the difference, honestly.
But I prefer, Slide 2 and Slide 3's art style, and I'm pretty sure everyone can agree.
Yeah.
So anyways, the game, of course, has like a prologue, which takes place like not probably right after the events of 3, but like shortly after, probably not that long. But so the game always has like a prologue, you're doing this like little like heist, it's every like prologue in the Sly Cooper series, you're kind of doing like a little like heist thing to get you, used to controls, like X is to jump, B is to like do your little like to climb or whatever.
B, isn't this a PlayStation game?
Wait, when did this
Man,
game come out?
circle.
Circle. It came out in 2013.
There's
I
too
wanna
many
say.
buttons.
There's too many.
Press the
buttons.
circle
So-
button to slide through tight spaces.
It's been 13 years since this game came out. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
Holy
so it's
cow.
been a while, yeah, and there's still no Sly 5. We'll get into that. But yeah, so like at the start of the game, I want to say like prologue was fine, and then like chapter 1 and 2 were very great. I actually liked chapter 1 and chapter 2. Chapter 1, I'm not gonna go into too much detail because timeline or whatever. But chapter 1, you go to Japan to go see
Oh, like
Sly's
we
ancestors
did.
and save them, just like the Japan trip.
Yeah.
Oh, reference.
Don't talk about October 26.
Gosh dang it.
True. The incident.
But yeah, the whole premise of the game is that someone's kind of messing with the Cooper history, and you gotta go back in time.
To the
title
first
sli-
Thanksgiving to get
To the
turkeys
first-
off the menu. Editor, play that clip.
Oh, can you
Oh,
base
yeah.
boost it, please?
Yeah.
The bass boost. But yeah, so you gotta go help Sly's ancestors from kind of restoring the the Cooper like legacy pretty much, and rewrite it, even though it got deleted, so you're rewriting. I don't know, whatever. So you're just restoring Cooper history pretty much. Going back to certain time periods. Like said, first chapter going to Japan. Second chapter you're going to the Old West, time, which is both very chapters. I love both of the ancestors, Richie Cooper and Tennessee Kid Cooper. Very cool characters. I really like them a lot. Did a really good job. The frame rates weren't the greatest. They did drop, but still had a great time. Until Chapter 3 hit. Chapter 3, about those frames, it was constantly dropping.
Oh, no.
It felt annoying, and I got every bottle in the game. Chapter 3 was by far, it took me the longest to get every single bottle. Because I was just like, oh, you have to do this and that to get to this bottle. And the game's just dropping frames constantly and eating my inputs. I'm like, I can't with this. It's so freaking bad.
Oh no.
So, yeah, chapter 3 was definitely my least favorite chapter. Thankfully, when we got to chapter 4, it got better. I love chapter 4 as well. And then for some reason, they decided to be like, oh, that chapter 3 frame drops? Yeah, let's make it even worse. And so that's when chapter 5 came into play.
Oh no.
The frame rate is all over the place. It's not.
Yeah,
it's like chunky at certain points. When there's too many guards, oh, you best believe you're playing at 5 FPS. Whether you like it or not.
Yeah, it's
Like
that
nothing.
byproduct of being on the PS3, man. Oh my god.
Yeah. So yeah, like no matter what, the frame rate is kind of all over the place. At first, like when there's not much going on, frame rate is a-okay. But like you got even like 3 guards on you. Oh yeah. The frame is dropping, frame rate is dropping. And then, I believe technically episode 6 is like the epilogue, or I guess it's technically chapter 6. And the ending to Sly 4, well, it's okay. It's all right,
Does he fix the time?
He does fix the time. Spoilers, even though this game came out 13 years ago, so I don't really give a crap. So, yeah.
Damn. You tell those viewers.
Yeah, I tell you
Yeah.
guys. Go play Sly 4, maybe?
Maybe.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, with Sly 4, they leave the game off, of course, on a cliffhanger, like they did with every game, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
With like Sly waking up in ancient Egypt, and we still don't have Sly 5, so that's cool.
Dude,
Thanks,
he's just
Sony.
in Egypt.
He's
He's
in
just
Egypt
stuck
for the
in
past
Egypt.
13 years, so we
That's
don't know
where
what
he's
the frick
been
is
ever
happening.
since. Yeah, he's just living his life in ancient
Yeah,
Egypt.
he's just there. So like, I still, to see that scene, I'm like, any day now.
Has there been any other Sly Cooper like
No.
things
Well,
released
okay.
at all?
Well,
or-
actually, technically, almost. We were actually supposed to have a Sly Cooper movie. That
Oh,
got
that's
Oh
canceled.
right.
yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. Wasn't Sony
Yeah.
trying to make a bunch of movies of their IPs and like none
Yes.
of them
yeah,
came
Yes.
out?
they were like he looked like Sonic.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they,
But, like, it wasn't even that bad, honestly.
no, it looked fine. It looked alright.
It actually looked okay. Like I was super hyped up for that
They
movie. Like,
just
oh my
didn't
gosh,
follow
like
through.
Sly Cooper. I'm like, here we go. Like we're cooking now. They didn't forget. And then yeah. End of story. Movie did not come out. We still don't have Sly 5.
Wow.
Us Sly Cooper fans are starving.
Like,
We're in Egypt with Sly Cooper right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
it was
water.
originally
No
27
No
cents
water,
for the movie.
no food. Where the
I will
frick
say,
are we?
as of this recording, the original Sly trilogy are on PS5. They re-released all of them, so people are kind of hopeful that it's big cope, but people are kind of hopeful like they're testing the waters to see if there's still Sly Cooper support, with the fans, and maybe we'll get something. But yeah, it's big cope.
Yeah, but I want to talk about like the villains real quick. In Sly 5 or the Sly 5 only. Man, now you're getting me hopeful for Sly 5, man. Gosh damn. Okay, and Sly 4, we can't. Please, Sly 5, man. So yeah, villains in Sly 4. They're kind of all over the place. Like you can like one villain, and then the next villain for the next chapter is like awful. Like what? Going back to chapter 3 again, because this chapter was definitely fun and interesting. So chapter 3's villain, he's called the Grizz. And
The
of course,
Riz?
The Grizz.
It's
The
like
Grizz.
Riz,
The Grizz, not the
He's
Riz.
The Riz?
So, this guy, of course, is talking about his name. He is a bear. Who would have guessed? A grizzly bear out of that. So his whole like like backstory is that he does this like graffiti and crap, right? And eventually he gets arrested for it, you know, illegal and all this stuff. But then the people find out that this graffiti is pretty cool, right? So he gets famous for like a short period of time, right? And then all of a sudden everyone's like, wait, this shit ass. So they like hate his art, and then he goes to stealing art pieces, you know, because we just definitely need an evil artist again. Because we had that with Dimitri from the second game. So yeah, evil artist again, I guess. But that's not where it stops. And at the very end of chapter 3, he's like, oh, my real dream is to ice skate. I'm like, brother, you could just done this from the start and we wouldn't have this problem. Like, what? Are we dead ass?
Yeah.
Like, okay, but yeah, you have to do this whole like ice game battle.
Yeah, I
It's-
walked in on Christian playing the game, and he was just playing an ice skating mini game, and I was like so confused.
Yeah. So that boss
Oh.
fight is like you fight him, and then at the very end of like this like phase, his second phase, like, oh, could you copy my moves or whatever? And you have to do like a rhythm game, and then you beat the crap out of him.
That brings us into another thing. Now, I wanted to ask Christian. So the main thing that everyone gripes with Sly 4 on, you know, it's the fact that there's too many mini games. It's the shift in game style is just all over the place. How do you feel about that?
So honestly, like I know chapter 2 was a big like mini game to mini game to mini game. But that was kind of like part of its like mission you're doing, so that was okay. Overall, the mini games or like shifts in gameplay it didn't bother me that much. Besides one. So this game's rated E10. Someone fact check me real quick. This game's rated E10.
It's
easily.
rated 10. It's
So,
E10.
okay, E10, all right. So, like, oh, you know, people like 11 are playing this game, right? You know, kids, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Sly 5, there's a scene where Carmelita,
Sly 4.
yeah, Sly 4. Once again, did I say Sly 5 again? I'm so
Yeah, you
that
did.
game happened.
I'm
He
sorry.
wants it
I'm
so
sorry.
bad. He wants
I want
Sly
it so
5
bad, man. So Sly 4, yeah, it's been... But yeah, so Sly 4, in Chapter 5, Carmelita the Fox, which is pretty much a police officer, always going after Sly throughout the series. She's with him in this game, being friendly with him. She performs a belly dance in Chapter 5 to distract the guards, and not only that, so it's a rhythm game, of course, but then between like rhythm portions, you have to, Carmelita turns around and you have to start shaking your controller to twerk at the guards, and you get coins from them. Like, you have to do it, or your
I don't
health
see
bar
the
goes
issue.
down.
Yeah, I, don't
I
see the
think
issue
I
here.
figured out how people become furries.
Yeah.
It's literally
Yeah.
hardcore.
And I was playing this game on a big TV downstairs. I got to that part, I had to look back like, please don't let anyone come down here when I'm doing this mission. This is the worst part to happen. I kept looking back. I'm like, oh, just gotta make sure I'm about to pause this game real quick when I'm doing it.
You're like,
I'm just,
what kind
really
of
over-
game are you playing?
I go to like the shaky part, like my head's over my shoulder, just shaking the controller. I'm not even looking at the screen at this point. I'm just like, gotta make sure no one comes down here. I'm screwed. Like what? Like this is a bad time to be playing this game. But yeah, so that was a mission and a half, I guess. It's a disaster, really. Which leads me to the whole conclusion for Sly 4 and what I rank this game from the games I played so far in this series. Sadly, it's at the bottom of being 4. Out of the 4 games we played so far. It's not like I even hate Sly 4, really. I think it was pretty alright. It's just, man, it wasn't like Sly 2 and Sly 3, which made it like way better. They didn't have like
Yeah.
furry bait and like a twerking mini game, so like that also marked it down. I'm just like, what is happening anymore? Like, I guess like some of the mini games, don't get me wrong, very fun, but like they looked at this twerking game and like, yeah, the kids need this. Like, okay.
It's so sad because there was a foundation for it. Like, I could definitely see Sansu Games having an idea of how to make Sly, but I think it just got overbloated with too many mini games and then like too many different play styles.
Yeah.
'Cause, like, there's like a third-person shooter in that game because they're trying to appeal to what's popular at that point. There's fucking ice climbing. There's lances. There's rhythm games. There's hacking. There's motion controls. Like it's everywhere.
Yeah, you're going everywhere in that game, which like once again, I don't really have too much of a problem, but like some of the games were like, how did this even like get by? Like how? Like okay. But yeah, it's at the bottom for a pretty good reason, just because I think the other 3 games are just like I played were just so much better. And honestly, it's like I said, Sly 4 I don't think was bad. It just wasn't as good as the other 4 games. I don't think Sly 4 will be at the very bottom, of course, at the end of this year. I don't think so, unless all the other games I play are just goated. But we'll see about that. So, yeah, that is my
Yeah.
opinion about Sly 4. I know I kind of ranted a bit on that. Please make Sly 5, because I've been saying Sly 5 like 3 times now. So,
I'm right-
you know,
I'm
so
right
yeah,
there
please,
with you,
please
Christian.
Sly 5, Sony's definitely hearing this right now.
Yep, they're in the call.
Yep,
I'm
so that's my take.
I'm on my phone. I'm texting John Sony right now.
Oh,
No,
man.
you should send him the video. You should say, hey, we can be your sponsors.
Yeah. Speaking of sponsors, this video is sponsored by no one. Anyway, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Yay, Christian can go next.
I'll take it from
Christian.
All
here.
right. I'll take it from here. I didn't play that game. I played the ever masterful, probably under the radar, SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake. Now,
I didn't know you played this.
Oh,
oh,
right.
you didn't watch the end of it?
I didn't watch the end of the video.
Logan had to leave early last time, so you didn't.
Well,
even
yeah,
know.
Logan. I played SpongeBob SquarePants: The Cosmic Shake, a spiritual successor to Battle for Bikini Bottom that got greenlit because the rehydrated remake did well, and so I was always interested to play this game, and I didn't pick it up at release. I got it for $20 one day, and then I never touched it. I think it was like back in 2024, so I've just had this game for 2 years. But just yeah, to start off, I'll go over the story real fast. So it's kind of like it plays like a SpongeBob movie to think about it. So SpongeBob and Patrick visit Glove World, and they meet a mermaid gypsy named Madame Cassandra, who sells them magic bubble soap, capable of granting wishes. I think you could see what mayhem can cause from this. But SpongeBob and Patrick, they're playing around with the bubble soap, and they accidentally break the part of the fabric of reality and scatter their friends in different dimensions called wish worlds. Now, after a giant explosion, SpongeBob and Patrick wake up, finding that Patrick is a balloon, and it's up to SpongeBob to, on the orders of Madame Cassandra, to go through each of the worlds, find their friends, collect cosmic jelly, and try to bring the universe back together.
That's a JRPG plot. That's not.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Finally,
So-
the SpongeBob RPG. I've been waiting for this.
Finally, dude.
I gotta play
Oh my-
this.
Oh my god. So
Yeah, SpongeBob should have been turn-based. That's
That's
no,
yep.
Now-
Should have been perfect.
before I get into the gameplay, I want to get into the graphics because I want to make a couple notes here. I want to start off by saying I played the Nintendo Switch version upscaled on the Nintendo Switch 2. And for the most part, it looked good. The environments were very colorful and vibrant. A lot of the locales of the show are from the show, but they each have a different motif or theme to it. Thanks to it being a wish world. So say like you could be in Rock Bottom, but it's Halloween. You're in Jellyfish Fields, but it's the Wild West. Kelp Forest, but it's prehistoric. Just to name a few. And the music was all right. Nothing too spectacular, but it did the job. Like it felt like a SpongeBob music. You know, you heard it. Yeah.
It's like a little dinky.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah.
no, it's no like Goofy Goober second stage from,
Yeah. Yeah.
from the movie, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't
Nothing
really-
like that. It's just it's fine. Yeah. But the reason I want to mention I'm playing the Switch version is because the Switch version, as you're probably not surprised, is the worst version.
Yeah.
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
This game did suffer from graphical stuttering and texture popping. You know, like when you load into a world and you could see all of
Oh,
the
yeah.
textures. Yeah.
Yup.
Happened every time I load in. And it happened every time during cutscenes too. Like sometimes you would just see the textures starting to load when the characters are moving. Like, oh yeah, this is great. But it's nothing. And I did have some times where the game would just freeze because it's loading the next section. Or I did a maneuver where I'm on the slide section. I try to do a skip, and so they're trying to load the bottom part of the slide. But you know.
It doesn't load properly.
Yeah, it froze for like 10 seconds, but again, it
No.
still worked. and some long load times. And I feel like it only got mitigated for a little bit because I was on the Switch 2 version. So buyer beware, if you're gonna play this on the PS5 or PC. I did check; those games are actually, the game looks way better, and the texture popping is like minimal. On PC, I should say. PS5 was like not even existent. But yeah,
What
so
about Xbox?
I didn't even check the Xbox. I just assumed I assumed the PS5 was the same thing. Okay,
Did you check the Ouya?
I did not check
Oh,
the
the Ouya.
It's also, this game is also on the App Store, so if you want to play on mobile devices, you
What
can do
What the
that.
heck?
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
pulling this up right now.
Like it's crazy how much they push this game. Now, to talk about the gameplay,
Oh my
you
god!
primarily yeah,
There it is!
What the?
yeah,
How much is it?
dude,
$10.
like 10
Oh,
bucks.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
So, to talk about the gameplay, you only play as Spongebob in this game. But to compensate for that, they upgraded his moveset. Like, it's night and day between Battle for Bikini Bottom SpongeBob and this SpongeBob. This one is like more mobile. They gave him a hover, a ground pound, and my favorite technique, a dodge roll. That's that's
Oh,
right. This
Dark
game is
Souls.
That's dodge.
Wait.
All right.
this
Anyway.
game is roll
Nate,
Soul
Nate,
slap.
what do you want to
Swap.
talk about? Nate, tell us. Okay.
Dark Souls is so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
the role is there just because you're fighting like cosmic jelly monsters. So yeah, it's just there to teach you, to help the kids teach the attack patterns. Like there's bruisers in the game that you need to wait for an opening, so they'll attack you. You can dodge it out of the way, and then you can counterattack. So things like that. So baby's first roll slap, if you will.
Yeah, that's all right.
I can just imagine
Yeah,
playing
you know
this
what?
with
Someone
mobile
has to do it.
controls, man.
Yeah, someone
Oh,
has
yeah,
to do it.
I'm just thinking about that.
How do the mobile controls even work?
I don't know. I'm kind of curious.
You could
I'll
probably
pay
connect
10
it to a
bucks.
controller, and like that would probably be better. But I don't know how.
Oh god, Google
touch screen
Stadia.
would be.
Google
Yeah,
Stadia.
Google Stadia.
Oh god.
I was joking about the Ouya, but I mean, Google Stadia.
Yeah, it
be
might-
anyway.
It might be on the Wii.
Might be
who
on
knows?
there, yeah.
Crazy.
So any listeners out there, if you want to try out the game, hey, 10
Boot
bucks
up
will
your
get
phone.
you. Boot up your phone.
Don't you have
So-
Download it right now. Make sure to use our coupon code. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. To talk about the rest of the gameplay, this is a 3D platformer. It's a collectathon 3D platformer, except it's mission based, so it's not like Battle for Bikini Bottom where you're collecting like golden spatulas to unlock like new places, new locales. No, you unlock a wish world. You explore it from beginning to end, doing different missions. So like, say you'll run into that like Wild West Squidward who tells you like, oh no, we can't have this funeral for Bubble the Bass because these cosmic jelly monsters keep getting in the way. Can you take care of it? You got it, man. Take care of it. It's like, okay, cool. Take this trampoline and it'll get you over to the next areas. Things like that.
What happened to Bubble the
So-
Bass?
I don't know.
Bubble the Bass.
Apparently he was a cowboy legend, but I don't
He's
know what
dead
happened.
now.
I just showed up. He died. He's dead. It's like, oh god, man. But fuck, what was it? Okay. Yeah, world based, and the main collectibles in the game are gold doubloons and cosmic jelly. Now you're probably wondering, well, if you're not using those to unlock worlds, what are you using them for? Well, there's these things called costumes.
Yo,
Uh-oh.
you want to talk about that sexy maid costume with the back cut out?
Do they have that in the game?
Yes.
Oh god, I didn't unlock all the tiers of the costume because to unlock, they're tier based. In order to unlock more costumes, you got to collect balloons, and then you unlock a new tier of costumes. And then to unlock to use those costumes, you need to use your cosmic jelly to unlock the costumes and
Yeah.
use. I
Really
only got to
cool.
like
There's a bunch of references to older shows or
Yeah.
older episodes and things.
I do like all the references because like they had like the references to the Salty Splatoon where he shows up in the afro or the rainbow wig, the episode where he's in the coral outfit or the coral crab. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
I
it's pretty neat.
Honestly, all the references in the game were pretty good. Like it's nothing too egregious like some of the older newer SpongeBob games did. like Plankton's Robotic Revenge, where it was just old cringy references, or even what they did with the even what they did with the rehydrated remake, where they added fish dabbing, they added like
Oh,
surprise
yeah.
SpongeBob and
Oh my god.
chicken.
I remember
Like
that.
yeah. I mean, those were like fish dabbing was in the game, but like they referenced Chicken SpongeBob and
Of course.
surprise
The
SpongeBob.
Magic the Gathering card.
Yeah.
of course.
Yo,
I
my favorite
was-
Magic the Gathering character.
But it wasn't as egregious. It was again like either in dialogue options or just idle animation. So I'm not gonna give it too much shit. I will give it shit though, because you know how SpongeBob does those things where sometimes they'll just do like random those grotesque close-ups on characters.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was in this game.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
They do a bunch of them, and they're like not even funny. They're like
Like,
they're
what
like
the
really
fuck?
gross.
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
didn't
writing and implementation of those is a little bad.
I
Oh.
didn't need that. I literally did not need that. Oh god. So, but otherwise, nothing too egregious. Like I think that's the problem with this game. It's all right. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say it's the greatest 3D platform to end all. No, it's a game.
Yep.
It is a game.
I couldn't help but notice you rated it nice and right in the middle on Backlog.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't hate it, but I can't say that I loved it. I mean, I did pop off when I beat it and they played Sweet Victory. It's like, oh,
Oh,
there's
peak.
there's the thing. There's the thing. But yeah, like after the credits rolled, after I beat the final boss, they just said, congratulations, you beat the game. Now go out and try to get 100%, unlock the rest of the costumes, which is like, I mean, I don't really care. The costumes are just cosmetics. Because you also unlock a good, healthy amount of costumes just by playing the story, which are just also other references to other SpongeBob episodes. That's all the costumes are, just references.
Yeah,
honestly.
they don't do anything special.
So, all in all, where I would rate this game on this list, I'd probably towards the bottom, but above Sonic Adventure. So that would put it right between Monster Hunter Stories 1 and Sonic Adventure. So just right there in the nice fifth slot. Fifth game.
All right, well there you have it, guys. SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. Do you think they're gonna make another one, or is this the
Yes.
end?
This game got popular. There's already a new SpongeBob game.
Oh,
It's called
okay.
Titans of the Tide.
Yeah. It's already
Is it
it's
out?
already
Or... Oh, it is already.
No.
It's out. It's on.
Oh, it is out.
it-
Oh.
Yeah, it's on all modern platforms right now, and they even announced because we can keep this in, but they announced like THQ Nordic also announced that they're gonna be pushing a bunch of games onto Switch and Switch 2. So like some of their remakes they did, like Epic Mickey's gonna come to Switch 2, and even Titans of the Tide is getting a demake for the Switch.
No, that's kind of cool.
That's
A
funny.
demake? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Huh.
Like-
Alright.
yeah.
Okay.
Apparently Titans of the Tide popped off and is doing well. So
All right.
Nice.
Well,
Are you gonna- are
SpongeBob's
you-
still
I think-
alive and well.
Are you thinking about picking it up? Anyone?
maybe. I mean, it's only $30 brand new, so I
That's
could
better
definitely-
than a $70.
Yeah, I mean, compared to what things are usually cost, you know.
I
Yeah,
don't know, man. Silk Song costs cheaper than that, so I think I'll have
That
to.
is
That's
true.
And Void
I
gotta
could-
put it
Stranger.
out
Yeah,
And
just
Void
be,
Stranger.
and Void Stranger, yeah.
Gosh dang it.
And Fate Time Stranger. Anyway, who wants to go next? Logan, would you like to, or do you want me to go
Nate,
first?
You can go first. I'll let you go.
All
first.
right. Well, gamers, I played
Well,
a little
we'll keep,
game.
We'll keep Dylan's video retention high.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
We gotta
true.
boost those analytics. All right, so I played the game that I said I was gonna play. As Logan, you remember this? You said it. I said that I was gonna play Summon Night Swordcraft Story. You remember this?
I do. Yeah. No, I was like,
Yep.
Nate,
See, Logan remembers.
if there's one thing that I need you to do before I die, it's play Birth by Sleep. But
But
Summon Night Swordcraft
it's a good
Rebirth.
second option. Yeah. So
Definitely just as good.
Second option.
okay, so here's what happened. Turns out 100% Awakening takes a really long time. And I started doing it and I was like, oh yeah, this is never happening. So we pivoted. Instead, I played a different game on my backlog that I started, like, I don't know, 5 years ago. Like, lost my save file, picked it back up a couple months ago, and then played some of it and didn't finish it. But this month, I finally finished it, and it is Summon Night Swordcraft Story. So this game is for the Game Boy Advance, and it is a spin-off of the Summon Night series, which I believe is like a tactical role-playing game. I don't really know much about Summon Night. This is the only game I've played, and I haven't really looked into the other ones. But I was interested in playing this game because when I first saw it, I was like, this looks like the cutest little RPG I have ever seen. Okay, yeah, big surprise. It is an RPG. Did you guys guess that?
He's an oh
What?
I know. Hell has frozen over. It's insane.
I can't
They
believe
played
it.
an RPG this month. So, yeah, that's the first thing that really stands out about the game. And, you know, I'm even going to put up some of the key art to this game. Like, this game, I am all about its aesthetic. The character designs, the way everything looks. Like, it's such a good vibe. I've heard people just, like, describe it as, like, a cozy RPG. And I definitely get that from the game. This is not like a big epic adventure spanning like multiple continents and cities or whatever. Most of the game takes place in one central city, and then you visit a couple others, like you visit like one other like small icy town and like a little island and like a volcano. But most of the game takes place just in one spot, this one big city. And the gameplay is it's an action RPG, which is pretty interesting on the Game Boy Advance. I guess I would compare it to, I think, like the older Tales games, but I haven't even played those, so maybe I'm just making stuff up. But like,
Now, I do have a question.
Yeah.
I did see, like, when you were playing it on Snapchat.
Mhm.
Now, would you say it's grid-based, right? Like,
no. So the main series is Summon Night, but this game is not. Instead, it's more like the battles are, think of like a fighting game, how you're kind of just in a flat arena with like walls on either side, invisible walls, and you just kind of run around and you just press the A button to swing your weapon, and you can like press R to like block, I think, and then you can use spells using your summon, which we'll talk about in a little bit, hence the name Summon Night, to use magic,
Good
which is
one.
limited to a certain amount per battle. But yeah, it is a real-time action game, and it's really cute and kind of cool how they got it working on the Game Boy Advance. It's very simple. Like, you only have 3 attacks. You have like a neutral attack, an aerial attack, and then a hold down and attack.
oh.
And there's 5 weapon types. You have sword, axe, lance, fists, and drill. Use the drill. The drill is broken.
I was gonna say, oh man, this is looking a lot like Fire Emblem. Drill. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, drill is ridiculous. So, yeah, kind of the main mechanic of the Swordcraft part of the game's name is that you forge weapons. You work for like or you're part of like a blacksmith guild type of a thing who has like a rivalry with the other guild. And the whole setup of the game is that there's this big tournament to see who is going to be the next, what are they called? Like Craft Lord. The Craft Lords are, they're the really cool people. Everyone wants to be a Craft Lord, and there's an open spot in the Craft Lords. And to find a new Craft Lord, they're holding this big tournament. And the way it works is each round of the tournament, you'll get a summons, you'll go there, and you'll pick one of your weapons, you'll enter combat with another participant. And these battles are unique because there's actually 2 ways to win. You can either, 1, reduce the opponent's health all the way to 0, or break their weapon, because weapons have durability. Now, your weapon also has durability, but I never even got my weapon close to breaking. If you like block attacks a lot, your weapon's durability will get hit, but it resets after every battle, so you have to be like blocking a ton for it to ever break. But if you break the opponent's weapon, you also win if you're fighting like an actual, like another human. Most of the game you fight monsters in the dungeon I'll talk about in a second. But yeah, against the other like humans, if you break their weapon, you win. And the drill, if you use a hold down attack, you just kind of like hold out the drill and it spins. And if the opponent blocks that, they just get stuck in hit stun, and they just go tink, 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 and their weapon durability just starts going down. And you,
So you're
Bro,
cheating.
unlock 'em.
yeah, my strat was, I would use my summon to use a magic spell that gave me like super armor, and then I would just get them in the corner, and I would just use the drill until their weapon would just go tink tink tink, and they'd get like
That's
one hit in,
crazy.
but I would just super armor through it, restart the drill attack, tink tink tink, and then they would die.
I was infinitely them. Infinite
That's
loop combo.
You found an infinite in a freaking RPG. Are you kidding me?
It's so funny. But yeah, the main loop is that you kind of go deeper and deeper into this big dungeon that's under the big tower is kind of at the center of the town. And down there you fight monsters, and you also use your hammer to break boxes and crates, which give you items that you can break down into material that you can use to forge more weapons. So throughout the game, you'll be periodically getting new weapon recipes and forging stronger and stronger weapons. Now...
Gotcha.
The kind of main draw of this game, though, is actually its replayability. Now, I only played the game once, but this is not a very long game. I think it was about, like, 8.5 hours. And kind of the main appeal here is that at the start of the game, you can choose either a male or female character, and then, when you get your summon, you answer, like, a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon-style quiz to see which of the 4 summon spirits
Wait,
you
hold
get.
on.
Oh my god.
And
Listen,
so, you get one of the 4 summon spirits who's going to be your main companion throughout the game, and they're also the one you summon to like use spells and stuff. So depending on which one you get, you'll get different types of spells. And the dialogue of the game completely changes based on both the gender of your character and the summon spirit you chose. So there's sort of like 8 dialogue routes through the game. You'll get completely different dialogue.
That's cool. Wait.
Which is, yeah, it's really cool. And yeah, it also, like, each of the 2 protagonists also has different dialogue with a lot of the characters depending on which gender. So yeah, there's 8 different routes, basically. And it's super cool. And then adding on to that, at the end of each little, like, chapter, I guess, there's not really officially chapters, but after the end of each, like, tournament, like, person you beat in the tournament, you'll go to a segment where you're like, oh, I should go hang out with someone. And you'll get a list of all of, like, the important characters you meet throughout the story, including your summon spirit. And you can choose one of them to go talk to that night, but you can only pick one of them. And each, one of these sections has like completely unique dialogue for whichever ones you choose. So you're encouraged to keep playing through the game and pick different options every time to get different scenes. And adding on to this, there's also sections like that island I talked about earlier. The island is being besieged by like another nation, and you're supposed to like sneak in to see what's going on. But if you're like me, you accidentally get caught immediately, and the guards take you down to the monster at the bottom of the dungeon, and you just skip right to the boss, and you just fight the boss and skip the entire dungeon. So like, there's different.
This is a GPA game?
Yes, it's so cool. It's such a unique game, and yeah, there's like so many different like. Yeah, like that whole section, there's multiple different routes you could go to like complete that story section. You could be like me and just get caught instantly, and then one of your other friends ends up saving the people who are captive in your place. But if you actually do it properly, then you'll be the one who saves them. It's really cool.
Awesome.
But yeah, you're basically encouraged to play the game like, 8 different times to get all of the different dialogue and whatnot. I only played it once this time, but the first time I played the game, I played as the male character with a completely different summon spirit, and then this time I played as a female character with another one, and I just got like completely different dialogue. It was really cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't have too much else to say about it. Like, it's a short game, but it's, again, super charming. I hate using the word charming to describe games because it feels like such a nothing word, but like, there's no better way to describe it. Like, this game is extremely charming. It's so cool and unique.
It sounds really cool and cute, and it sounds like there was a lot of love put into it.
Yeah, it's 2003 or 2004.
Yeah, 2003, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that'd explain it.
Yeah, it's just very like yeah, it looks
great.
It looks great. From
it's
the
so yeah, it's amazing. Great game. I don't have too much else to say about it. I would rank it. This was tough. It's either first or second with Tales of Xillia. I feel like I want to just put them as the same, but that's boring. So you know what? Because this game, the aesthetics and everything speak to me so much, I'm gonna put it at the top. I think it deserves it. I think it's in the number 1 spot so far. Really cool game. I definitely want to check out the sequels sometime. It has 2 sequels.
I kind of want to play this game myself now.
Yeah, no, definitely play it. Like I said, it's not very long, so like, 8 to 10 hours, I would say, to do a playthrough. And, yeah, super cute. So check it out.
Now, I wanna just ask something. Like, so this game takes place in a city, one major city, with a giant tower, You're going through a tournament. And what else was there?
I guess the main plot, yeah, you're doing the tournament, and then periodically you'll be allowed to go deeper and deeper in the dungeon that's under the tower to get like stronger and stronger materials. And then there's this whole additional plot that kind of pops up about your character's father was like this super famous craft knight, but then he died under mysterious circumstances, and you kind of unravel the mystery of what happened to him and about the monster lurking deep beneath the dungeon.
See, alright, I just needed that because Game Freak, if you're listening, this is how ZA should have been done.
Oh, the one location.
The one location.
Yeah, you do go to a few other locations. Like I said, there's a volcano, there's like an island, and a little like ice village, but the rest of the game all takes place in the town.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be some grand adventure, but you're going off and seeing the stuff that's like smaller
Right
and part of the
outside,
town.
Oh, yeah,
right outside.
I didn't even talk about this. I do want to mention just like, I don't know, just like the world design is really cool. Like the city is like, it takes place on the water, and your character has a little water scooter that you can like, you go on the water, you like fly across the water, and your like hover water scooter thing. It's all very just
cute.
That's a
It's
very
so-
like early 2000s.
It's so
like,
early 2000s.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
city has like 3 layers to it too. You like go up the
Yum.
tower to get to the other layers. It's very inspired.
Yeah, no, see, cozy and charming seem to be like the good words for this game, because like,
Yeah.
playing this, you're definitely gonna feel something.
The sprites are adorable. I love the little like animations. Like when your character beats a boss fight, they like sit down like, whoo. It's so good.
Like, it makes sense. That was a boss.
Yeah, yeah, the sprite work is amazing. I love the character designs.
Ah,
I'll definitely put it up, but
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
yeah.
play it. It's great, and again, very short, so it's not a big time commitment. But yeah, that's my game.
it's
just you left.
the worst for last. Okay, so
The worst
I-
to last.
if I
Damn.
recall, I ran out of the room and I was like, I'm gonna play 358 over 2.
Yeah.
And I did. I could talk about Crash 1 instead, but I won't.
Oh
I
my
won't.
gosh.
So yeah, I played Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days, which is the third technically. I think it's the fourth technically of games released overall, but it's third in the main continuity basically of the Kingdom Hearts series. And you play as a different character. You play as a new guy. His name's Roxas. No relation to anyone we are previously know.
Of course.
I'm gonna just jump right into the
Could be
story.
anyone.
But he kind of looks like Ventus. What's up with that?
Yeah, he looks like
Alright.
Ventus from Birth by Sleep, but like
I think you're
that
crazy.
game's not out yet, so like who knows?
Yeah, it's the other way around.
Yeah. And it's a very so you're like in this like secret organization where you wake up, you don't know anything. Everyone's wearing like black cloaks, and they're like, we need you to defeat the Heartless, and you're like, okay, I will do that. So they teach you the mechanics. You get to be friends with everyone, and then like half of them leave for like a different castle, and you're like, okay. And you develop like a relationship with this one guy named Axel, and he's like super cool and tall and like way better.
He's like super handsome.
He's like super cool.
Dude, Axel, for real.
Yeah, and then you're like, so it progresses, and you find out more about like what the organization is trying to do. There's like subterfuge and like backstabbings happening. Your friend ends up returning from the castle, but he's the only one that returns, which is like what happened to the other like 5 members that went. There's 14 members, by the way. There is like this extra. You're the 13th one. There's
Wait
this
a minute.
other.
It's called Organization 13. Who could this
No,
mysterious
it's called the
14th
Organization.
member be?
Someone didn't learn
Yeah,
how to
there's a
count.
14th member, and you're like, who the heck is this guy? And it turns out that guy is actually a girl, and you befriend them, and so it's like you and Axel and Shion, and you sit on the top of the roof in the Twilight Town, and you eat sea salt ice cream, and you do that every day after work.
Yep.
Legitimately, that's all you do.
Based? What kind
Kinda-
of after
kinda-
work?
Kind of goaded. What the frick?
Yeah. So the gameplay kind of goes like it's like a new day. you do your mission, and then you go get like a little story beat where you like eat ice cream. Sometimes you go like with a partner, or sometimes you just go solo. You do the mission, you eat ice cream, you progress the plot a day. And what at the end of it, God, I don't know. There's too much to explain.
There's a lot
There's
going
literally-
on.
So
Yeah.
I have a question. I'm looking at screenshots right now, and
Yeah.
like, so are you exploring, like, is it doing like the usual Kingdom Hearts thing where you're exploring other Disney worlds? but
Yes, so you
doing
get
it-
to, aside from Twilight Town, you get to go to Disney World. It's a Kingdom Hearts game. If anyone who is watching and doesn't know, it's Final Fantasy meets original characters meets Disney characters. There are not any. I think there's a Moogle in this game, and there's no other Final Fantasy character, which is like a little disappointing, but it's fine. And so you just go around to Disney worlds and you like interact with like things sometimes happen from like the associated movie. Some of them are kind of whatever. This is like the interim between like movies and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, you go around to different worlds and you're like, oh, I gotta investigate and like find out what's going on in this world and like what's happening here. And man, no, it's just it was a interesting and wild ride compared to like the first game, where the first game is very much like, I mean, they're two different beasts. They play similarly, like, oh, you have your like little command menu down in the bottom left. But like this is very bite-sized missions made for the DS, so you can pick up and play. You can play a mission and then like put it down. Yeah, so that's what the day formula is like really good in that aspect, because you could just pick it up, you play a mission, it's the next day, and you're like, okay, I can save and put it down, like on my lunch break or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a classic, the way I like to describe it, classic like Japanese subway game, like designed for you to play on your morning commute.
It's perfect for
okay.
that. Yeah, it's literally
That's
perfect for that.
That's a really
Okay.
good explanation, honestly. Okay, that makes
Subway
sense.
Surfers. Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it's one game of Master Duel.
Oh lord.
Nah, my
Now-
game's ended 5 seconds after I get backseat.
That's true.
Now,
That's
how-
true.
How does the gameplay differ from like other DS Kingdom Hearts games? 'Cause I know that was like a.
So I haven't played. Let's see. Is what
I guess just
Recoded's
Kingdom
the
Hearts,
It's just
other?
recode.
Yeah.
you know.
I
Yeah,
guess just Kingdom Hearts games in general. 'Cause
Just
I know
Kingdom Hearts
like,
games in general. It's very similar. Like you have. I was surprised at how well it translated into the DS. I was like, it's gonna be like a little worse. Like obviously, it's not gonna have as much like stuff on screen, but they fit a lot onto it. You have your attacks, you have your magic system, you have an ability to like limit break if your HP gets really low. You can just do like a super power form and you like do a bunch of damage.
Huh.
The boss fights in this game are a little, I think I guess I'll dive into this. It's like a little disappointing in terms of like, there's not a lot of gimmicks, which now that I'm playing through Kingdom Hearts 2, I'm like, thank God. But a lot of it is just like, they're like big health sponges, and you just like get to sit there and wail on them for forever. There's not like any like action commands or reaction commands rather, that you can do. It's just like attack, use like magic if they're weak to it, and just kind of like sit there and whack at them.
like wait for them to like mess up, and then you go.
Pretty much, yeah. There's like
you know,
there's
do it
not a
all over
lot.
again.
You can dodge attacks and do
Yeah.
some stuff, but actually the best part about this game, and like I think it's literally better than any other Kingdom Hearts game, is the let me see if I can find it. The panel system that they use for it. So instead of standardly leveling up or like equipping or like having spells and having access to spells and items and things, they all get contained into this panel system, which is sort of like a puzzle slash like a Tetris style. It's just like a grid of squares. You get to equip like literally everything. You get to equip your levels.
Oh right.
Like, and
I
and they
forgot about
to
that.
go in the panel system.
Huh.
And it's like it's so
What the heck?
interesting. So you can be like, okay, I'm not gonna put any levels in my panel system at all, and play the game as if you were just you will be level 1 the entire game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a nuts thing, to where like, and like they have like other things that are like modifiers. So like let's say like, you put the modifier block in, and it has like a Tetris shape associated with it, and any magic you put in that, like it'll level it up, or it'll like let you cast it twice instead of just once.
So the
So
first thing
you-
that comes to mind hearing this system is like the Kid Icarus Uprising system they did. You know, if you remember, like the power ups and everything that you could do.
Oh,
Yeah, you had
it's
to
been
slot them
so
in.
long.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
played that game since like 2014. I think was like.
I
Right?
know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
It's a random poll, but like hearing it with the Tetris blocks. And
No,
everything,
you're right.
Yeah,
yeah.
you like slot in like all of your items and magic and abilities and things. They do
Okay,
give you
that-
some abilities. You can block, you can dodge roll, you can glide, all the standard stuff.
Okay,
Um,
so if you wanted to do a challenge run, you could.
No, you absolutely could do a challenge run of this game where you just don't like level up, quote unquote. You could just like it would be terrible, but you could leave your panel blank.
Holy
And I
crap!
Which
think aren't
would
you
be-
like limited? Like you can only use like a fire spell the number of times based on like
Yes,
how many
so
you
yeah, you
slotted
get your
in.
magic, you can use it a number of times, and then you have to use an ether to restore your uses.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you have different, so you can do, I have like 2 castings of fire, but I have 1 casting of Fyra, and then I have 1 more casting of Fyriga, and like those are all different spells that you can equip and like power up differently and level up differently. Like it's not just like I level up the fire attribute. It's like I have to level up those separate spells. So there's like a lot of like changes and things you can do.
It's interesting.
The Keyblade also goes in there. Like if you have a different Keyblade, and they have like different, so they're called gears. It's just like changes your Keyblade out. There's like an aerial one that increases grounded combos, pretty standard like stuff for Kingdom Hearts. And then you can equip like, this one gives it more power, more crit chance, I think is one of them, or like a bigger, or like more magic. So it's a lot. There's a lot of different stuff, and it's really good. It's a long game. I think it took me 27 hours to complete, and that was kind of ignoring a bunch of like the extra content. There's like challenges you can do, which were like I did a couple, and they were like very difficult. Some of them were timed. Some of them were like get through this without jumping, which was really annoying. You're fighting, there's like secret like mini bosses that are like, this enemy is dangerous and you will die if you fight it, but you can fight it.
Go at it.
Yeah.
Go at it.
There's like a whole
Um,
multiplayer thing too.
Yeah, there's a whole multiplayer system, which
There's
I did not play.
multiplayer?
But yes,
Yeah.
you get to play as
You can play.
Roxas, but you could play as any Organization 13
yeah,
member.
it's so cool.
It- Very cool.
Wait, that's kind of that's weird. Wow. Okay.
I would love to play it with anyone if anyone wants to buy a copy legally.
Hey, maybe next weekend, Logan. Next
Yeah.
weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah, no, it was just, it's a wild ride. And it like, I don't know. It like, the ending really made me appreciate, because I think 358/2 came out after Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yep.
So you
Yeah.
get like, I played it in the like a reverse order, which so far I'm like, I should not have played these games in the order I did. But I'm really glad that I played 358/2 before I played Kingdom Hearts 2, because that ending where it ends and then it starts at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 and you have no idea what's going on. You still have no idea what's going on. It's just like it drew me right in. I was like, I need to play the next game. It
Oh,
was
Lord.
crazy.
It is funny that like all the Axel stuff that happens at the start of KH2. It's funny to think back to like when the game came out, how confused like everyone was. And
Yeah, it's like, who is this
Man,
guy?
what's this
What
guy
is
on
like, why
about?
does he think he knows this Roxas
What?
kid?
What the
Yeah,
frick?
right.
Who are you?
Who are you? Yeah, right, exactly. It's like,
Who
you
are
don't
you
know
people?
who I
There's
am.
so
Yeah.
many moments in Kingdom Hearts 2 that were just like teases for 358, where you're like, what is going on?
Yep. Yeah.
That's insane writing to me.
Oh, I mean, I guess I could talk about that kind of ending before that. So he gets like, so let's see what happens. It turns out that the 14th member, Shion, is actually like a replica that they created. So they created this like empty, soulless body
Yeah.
to like copy Roxas's powers because he can wield the Keyblade. Oh shit, I gotta talk about something. But yeah, anyway, to copy his powers because he can use the Keyblade. Keyblade is the only thing that they can use to destroy the enemy, which is the Heartless, and like send their hearts to like the Kingdom Hearts, which is what they're trying to build. It's like this big old moon that's shaped like a heart in the sky. Which I still don't know what that is relatively to the plot.
If I remember, the whole Shion thing is actually a payoff to the last game we talked about, where they were experimenting with replica Riku, right? This like
Yes,
puppet.
so yeah, they had
That was like the
Riku.
test for Shion, who's this
Yeah.
puppet, like fake artificial being.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had created two of them. One of the organization members, Vexen, I believe, created these two replicas as like beta tests to kind of do like what they set out to do and like use the power of the Keyblade. But then a bunch of stuff happens and like she kind of develops her own personality. And they're like, we don't care who like lives or dies if it's Roxas or Shion, but
they
like
only
one
need
of them
one
has.
Keyblade user.
They only need one.
Whoever's
and the
easiest to
entire-
manipulate.
Yeah, and the entire time, you're like, you're playing the game, but you have like on the bottom touchscreen, you get this like staticky image of like a different character, like doing the same thing Roxas is
Oh
doing. Like,
yeah.
at any given time, like you'll be in a cutscene and it'll cut down to like there's like Donald Duck and like Goofy down there and like this other character
What?
who's not related to Roxas
What
whatsoever.
could that be?
And his name is definitely not Sora.
No, it could be anyone.
And so like they do like this cool parallel system where you're like playing the game on the top and like the cutscenes happening, but at the bottom it'll like overlay. It's so cool. It could only be on the DS that they do this, where like it does like a staticky image of like Sora in your place instead, and like it's Sora kind of rebuilding his memories and like regaining his memories from Rechain or Chain of Memories, I guess, and like Roxas kind of like figuring out that like he's related to this guy somehow. No, it's nuts, and it's so hard to explain. Like,
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts. I was like, how do I tell? My coworker asked me like, "Oh, what'd you do over the weekend?" I was like, well, I played this game,
So there's this game.
and
So,
it was
let me tell
really
you about
cool,
Kingdom
and I'd love to talk to you about it, but I don't think it's physically possible.
It's so
It's
hard to
literally not.
explain all the intricacies
Anything.
of what's happening.
Like
yeah.
every time I hear about Kingdom Hearts, I'm like, it'd kind of be cool to play Kingdom Hearts. But then I remember the whole lore thing. It's like, I don't know.
And then
It's-
I remember I'm dumb.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh my god, this is fucking insane. And then you're like, oh, but like Mickey's here, and he's like,
And also Mickey's here.
yeah,
So it makes you.
it's
It's
nuts.
like this big moment, and then like a self-insert. Oh, hey, it's Mickey Mouse. Like,
Oh, hey, it's
what?
Mickey Mouse. Wait, is that Donald Duck? What's going on?
Kingdom Hearts is like so unique in that. Like, there's no other game like Kingdom Hearts
Yeah.
for that reason.
Like, what the
It-
fuck is happening?
it's a lot. And I was thinking about it while playing too. I was like, there's never been like this insane franchise where, so it's like it's Final Fantasy and Disney, which are like two of Japan's like most beloved like franchises, and then it's like this tertiary, like it doesn't feel like Kingdom Hearts.
Then all the
gets
original
it.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's all this original stuff. It's like more important to the people that like Kingdom Hearts, but I feel like itself is like very niche.
That's honestly, I respect Kingdom Hearts for that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very cool with the amount of stuff they got to do. I would rate it, God, I don't know, probably above Chain or Rechain of Memories. Does it beat Kirby? No. Does it beat Hollow Knight? Nah, I don't think so.
It was a better game, but like
It was a better game than Rechain. I had much more fun kind of mashing my way through this one
Yay.
All right.
but yeah, it was very cool.
I guess it's just time for us to announce our next games for April.
Yeah, I mean, there's just one little problem.
Yeah,
April.
guys, I don't know. I'm feeling a little foolish right now.
Yeah.
What game were you supposed to be playing?
Here's the thing. April, the first day of the month, which this video is going up on, it's a little day called April Fool's Day, and I thought we would mix things up for this episode. So, instead of us choosing which game we are going to play, we are going to be choosing for each other. We have each picked out a game for one of the other people to have to complete this month. And the way we're going to decide who picks for who is with a wheel, baby. You guys already know.
Yeah.
DZ, eat your heart out. We're all
Make sure you're recording the wheel, good sir.
Don't worry, I'm
Oh,
recording
you
the
already
wheel.
have it made.
Basically how this is going to go is I'm going to spin the wheel. We're just going to get the first person's name. I'm going to take that off the wheel. We're going to spin a second time. And then whoever's name I got first is going to choose for the next person. This sounds confusing. I'm going to put a little graphic in post-editing that'll make this make way more sense. But I think you'll understand how it works as we go. So, first off, I'm just going to spin.
Oh gosh.
Here we go.
We're first going to get a person, and it's
Ooh.
Logan.
Whoa.
So,
Wow. Okay.
so we have Logan.
Okay.
This is the person who's going to be picking a game for someone. So we're going to take his name off, and then whoever we spin here is the person Logan is going to pick the game for. So I'm going to make a little note in chat. You guys are going to see this in the post-editing, but just for the sake of everyone in the call, I'm also going to be typing it in our DMs.
Yeah, I see.
So,
Yep.
Logan is going to be picking the game for...
It's lagging on my screen.
Oh!
Oh,
no, this is like the least
Boy,
one.
Christian.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, I
Oh,
think we're gonna
shoot.
announce them as we go. So, Logan, would you like to reveal what game Christian will be playing next month?
Christian
T-Boy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Christian T-Boy, Christian.
Keyboard.
So this was a DM between Nate and I was like, man, this guy is hard to shop for. So you'll be playing a little game that Nate and I both like. And it's gonna be the AI Somnium Files.
I freaking knew it.
The Somnium Files!
Ace Attorney. It was either that or Ace Attorney.
Yep, this is a game that I feel like I really want Christian to play, but he's probably not going to play it unless we make him, and we're going to be making him this month.
Well,
Alright, I'm down.
Yeah, it's going to be a unique experience. It's not like a lot of games you probably usually play.
Yeah, I usually play. Like, I play a couple of those kind of like, read and, like most of it's like reading and like looking around, like finding like information type, because I think that's what Asamiya Files is kind of.
Yeah, it's like half of it, and then the other half
Yeah,
is the
like-
Somniums, which are kind of hard to explain.
Yeah, but like I've played games like that. Just like you said, it's probably like my least like played of games.
I think it'll be right up your alley
Yeah,
though in
and
terms
it's
of
not
writing.
super
so-
long. It's like 20
No,
I heard
hours.
Yeah, I heard it's like it's a good game size is what I should say.
Yeah,
like
it's
20
not
hours
too
is
long.
a pretty.
yeah,
I
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
That's
It's a
a
good comfortable playing ground. It's a weekend. Okay, buddy.
2 10-hour sessions. To be fair, that is how I played it originally. Was like Saturday 10 hours, Sunday 10 hours.
I cannot do those 10-hour sessions anymore.
All right, all
Like,
right.
I feel like-
It's a week.
Yeah, it's a week. Okay, yeah, okay.
So that's gonna be Christian's game. Now next up, Christian is going to be choosing for whoever we spin next. Now, because this is going to kind of work in a circle, he obviously can't get Logan, so Logan's not going to be on the wheel. So it's just me or Christian.
Here we go.
All right. Oh my god.
Uh-oh. Oh, no,
Oh.
wait.
Wait, yes.
Christian is going to be choosing for me.
Huh.
Christian,
Alright,
would you like to reveal the game you've chosen for me?
Yes. Now, there's a running joke I was talking about throughout the month, and it was a game that I'm not gonna give him because I feel like that'd be kind of rude or just kind of messed up. I'm not gonna lie. That game was gonna be My Sims Kingdom. I'm not giving him that.
Oh, come on.
Come on, man.
Sorry, it's not gonna happen.
Bro, I
I'll
was
give you
so
my-
scared I was gonna have to play that.
No, I was running this joke. No. I'm gonna give him a game that I played before, but I don't believe that Nate has ever played before, but I know he owns it. And that is a game that I really do like. I played it a couple years ago. I found it very fun and interesting, and the story is crazy. I'm gonna make him play Bravely Default.
Oh, I have to
Oh.
finish Bravely Default. All right.
He's finished. Oh, okay. Silas eating good. 2 back-to-back episodes of his games, bro.
All
That's
right,
crazy.
yeah, I think
think-
I'm to like the second area or something, and then I quit.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, Bravely Default. Yeah, I played a couple years ago. It really took me by storm, but it's how crazy this game really is, and how depth this game is. So I'm excited for Nate to play it. I think he'll like it.
Alright.
Right, you have the Switch 2
I have the
port,
Switch
right?
2 version.
Yeah,
yes.
that's how I knew that Nate had it. Yeah.
I never finished
Huh.
it. I got maybe like, I don't know, a sixth through the game. So I
Well.
finished the rest of it.
It is quite a lengthy game. It's like I think it took me like 40 some hours.
That's why we're
Yeah,
doing this early.
That's why we're
That's
recording
why we
this
got it.
early.
That's why it is early.
That's a month. He's got it.
Yeah. Anyway, I just realized that I'm incredibly happy because the way this works
Yeah.
now, I get to choose
Yeah.
for the next person, and there's only one person
Wait,
left.
spin that wheel.
Oh
Spin the wheel.
no!
Oh yeah, I'll spin the wheel.
I realized this.
This is the
Oh,
greatest
fuck.
day of my life.
Oh my god.
I had to play whatever he chooses me.
Holy
whatever
shit,
he
it's
gives me.
Triple
Oh.
C gamer, Christian.
All right.
It was a 1 in 3 chance, man. And
I know.
unfortunately, Christian, I hate to say it,
Oh no!
I am going to be making the Persona fan play the actual series that Persona is derived from. Christian, for this month, you are going to be booting up your 3DS and you are going to be diving into the world of Shin Megami Tensei 4.
No, he's gonna make me. The footage, the
I-
B-roll is just gonna be me struggling. Damn it.
I remember when Nate posted this to me. He's like, "This is what I'm gonna make Christian play." I'm like, "Oh no!"
Look,
no.
I love this game. I think it's so cool and it's really unique compared to the other SMT games. And I want someone else to experience it, and there he's gonna experience it, dang it. If you need help obtaining the game, I will help you after the call.
Sure, buddy. Sure.
Well, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so
Well,
as for how long it is, it's not like super long. I think I beat it sub 30 hours, but it is gonna be our
Okay.
first mainline SMT, so we'll see how it goes.
you're
Do not-
throwing me into SMT4.
The one thing I'll say is that sometimes you do get kind of lost in this game. So if you need to use a guide to figure out where to go next, don't worry about it. Just do it.
Okay.
Just use
You know
the
what's
guide.
funny? Too, I might just go to. I might just go to the used game store. They've had a copy of SMT4 sitting on the shelf for like 2 weeks now, and I was like, if April comes, I'm coming back for this thing. I
Oh,
guess
no.
I'm going to the store tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, let's go. All right, well, that just leaves Christian is going to be picking for Logan.
You know, honestly,
Ooh.
this works out in my favor because this is hilarious.
Oh no!
Now, Logan, there was a certain theme to this. I was like, oh wait, there are games that I've played from a certain series that you all haven't or haven't finished. So I just thought,
Isn't it?
I just picked out everyone, and it's funny that you mentioned that earlier. So yeah, you're gonna be playing Danganronpa. Trigger happy.
Logan, I should have gotten you and make you play a better game. No.
This is the fun. This is like the funniest possible spins we could have
No,
gotten.
this really is.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's so funny because you mentioned it during stream. I didn't say a word. I had to DM Nate real fast, like, don't buy the game. I already bought it for him.
No, dude. Oh my god.
Logan, you
This is,
finally get to see what all the hubbub is about.
Oh
Oh my
god.
gosh.
Yeah, Logan, you're so excited.
It's my first foray into Danganronpa land. Yippee!
Yeah,
Yippee!
yeah. Don't sound too
I'm sure it'll
excited.
be fine.
Well, guys, look forward to how. I mean, I'm really excited. This is gonna be a
What's
fun
the, yeah,
one.
the game's
it's
not
gonna be
that
fun.
long. It's 20 hours. You can
Oh, that's
pound
not
it
bad.
out real
That's not
fast.
It's
Yeah.
not too long.
There we
Yeah. Well,
So we got like 2 JRPGs and 2 games that have like a lot of dialogue, kind of heavy, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
2 visual novels, 2 JRPGs.
Yeah.
Oh my
Well,
god.
see you next time, gamers.
Bye,
Bye,
gamer.
bye.
Bye, gamers.